My name is Cam, and this is my story. I'm a letter carrier with Canada Post. I have been for 15 years. I've lived in the London and surrounding area for the last 28 years of my life. Growing up as a kid, my parents were quite heavily involved in the church. I, on the other hand, didn't quite understand what their draw was to God. So consistently, I continued to push away and ignore what they had to say about all of that. So I found myself consistently trying to numb myself with substance because I didn't have guidance. I thought that that was a way to make myself happy and consistently happy when all it seemed to do was just negatively impact me. So my life prior to coming to Vitalpoint Church was just mistake after mistake after mistake. My first experience, I remember coming to Vitalpoint Church, was because of Kelly, my girlfriend, and her daughter Kyra. They had said that you need to come to Vitalpoint Church, you need to hear this Pastor Ron speak. So me not having much faith in what was going to come of all of this, apprehensively came and sat down in the third row. But while sitting in that third row, a little bit of light crept into my life. Now, saying that in the same breath, because of the way I've lived my life in the past, I quickly extinguished that light and went back to living my life by suppressing anything good through substance, through things like this. Shortly thereafter, I hit a breaking point in my life where I was at rock bottom. I couldn't find happiness. I would always get these glimpses of people who seemed to have it all together, even when they didn't have it together. And it seemed to me that the reoccurring theme amongst all of these individuals was that they had God. And despite whether their life was perfect or not, they had a light that seemed to shine through them because Jesus was in their life. And for me, that was intriguing. It started to draw my attention towards God and towards a better life and questioning everything that I was doing. So I inevitably made that choice to put my faith in God and to see what could happen and to see what the Lord could do for me, how He could better my life and better my existence. Shortly after making that decision, I decided to get baptized because I figured through baptism it was a confirmation that I was dedicated to being positive and having the Lord in my life. The power that you feel because you're willing to be so vulnerable in front of people who legitimately care as to what's going to happen in your future. So going into that tub, being cleansed, extra clean by Ron, felt amazing. And then being brought forward and being, kind of put on display in front of everybody just was a solid confirmation of the positive choice that I made, because you come out of that and then for weeks after you're just riding this wave of positivity. Now again, it comes and goes, but still I've maintained focus in my life. I'm now 14 months with no substances and no suppression of anything, so it definitely can work for you.